Tinder nightmare. I just came out of a relationship and felt like a bit of casual dating will be fun. So I went onto Tinder. I made it clear to the few people I actually matched with and spoke to that I didn't want anything serious. Girl, it's Tinder. No one wants something serious. Just a dinner date or a pub night here and there. Just fun. True. I'm just a girl. I matched with a really cute guy. Let's call him Pete. He had just moved to my city and also wasn't looking for anything serious. He just wanted to meet some people and some local spots. That sounds suspicious. The first night we met up at a well known tapas bar. I chose this place because I had a few friends that were waiters. Way to go, girl. And bar staff there. So I felt safe. Finally, meeting a stranger here. He was on time. We had nice chats. Really cool guy on first impression. We spoke about work, to which he responded that he's a software developer, but he's just started his freelancing career. We spoke about where he stays now that he's moved up here, and he said that he's sharing a place with some friends. Rent is quite pricey in this city, so it made sense to me. He asked where I live. You can say a fake address, like, what the hell? And I told him that I'm lucky to have my own one bedroom, okay, apartment in a quiet and nice and popular part of town. Mostly thanks to my parents that helped me save and gave me a portion of the deposit money for my 21 birthday, which I invested and grew until I had enough to put down a decent deposit. He then offered to drop me off at home. No. But I said no. I prefer to Uber home by myself. Smart girl. I like you. He asked if this was because I'm gonna go meet someone else. Boy, are you already insecure at our first date? What the hell? After him, and I laughed because I genuinely thought that was a joke. Yeah, you never think someone is that crazy. The next time I saw Pete was about 3 days later. He said he knew it was fast, but he actually couldn't stop thinking about me. Uh oh. And he wanted to see me again. This time we met at a different restaurant. Also one I chose because I went to school with the owner. Oh, you're smart. I love you. And knew all the stuff pretty well. Also, girl, rich alert. I think you're rich. The place is a little bit more pricey. And he got super annoyed with me for ordering as much as I did. Bitch, why you are mad? I ordered it. Like, I couldn't understand why, since I insisting on paying for my own stuff. I bet he's that kind of alpha man that feels offended that you have money and you have your own place and you get to spend this money, and yeah, it's hurting his ego, darling. He can't wait to strip you of that your personality. Sorry, I talk too much. And got super annoyed with me for ordering as much as I did. I couldn't understand why, since I insisted on paying for my own stuff both times we met. That night, same story. Let me drop you off at home, please. Again, I said no, smart girl. While we're in the stay, while while we were in the middle of the conversation, he gets a call. He stepped away, but I could still hear a fair amount. No, I think I'm gonna stay with you again. Wow. Yeah, I'm with her. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll be home soon. So now I think he's chatting to his roommate or maybe his mom, but I don't ask. He comes back to our table. Please, I insist. Bad things happen to women that Uber home this late by themselves. Bro, shut the fuck up. I'd feel better if I dropped you off, not having the energy to argue. No! I tell him fine, and I put my address into his GPS. As soon as he got home, he messages me and tells me he'll be picking me up in the morning to go for a picnic. He's moving kind of fast. I reply that I actually have cleaning to do. That's my girl. But again, he insists that he'll see me at 10. Oh my god, you force yourself to this girl. You're mansplaining. Come 10 a.m. That next morning, but believe he's right outside my apartment. I get into his car and he leans over to kiss my cheek. I notice that his breath stinks. Obviously, I'm little grossed out. Oh my god, that's the ick girl. That's the ick baby girl. In that moment, I think like, how do I do? How do the moment I step into my house, I'm like, I'm sorry, we are not compatible. Bye. Block. Bro, what the fuck? Obviously, I'm a little grossed out. We have our picnic and it's quite nice. He tried to kiss me a few times. But I sound like my cat. But I avoid it with everything in me. By about 4 p.m., damn, I tell him that I really want to go home, and the park we went to is about an hour and a half drive for my apartment. So I couldn't really Uber back home because it will cost a fortune. So not really rich alert. He agrees it's time to go, so we get in his car and we're off. I fell asleep in the car on the drive back, and when I woke up, he asked if we should finish the rest of the bubbly we got for mimosa up at my apartment. No. I said to him, I don't want to. And he just snaps. He raised his voice and said something along the lines, what are you hiding from me? What the fuck? Just to be honest, why are you so desperate to keep me out of your apartment? Why are you so desperate to get in? Bro, chill the fuck up. I was so confused. I actually kept quiet. He dropped me off, but I could see his car across from my apartment for about half an hour before he actually left. Stalker alert. About 5 minutes after he left, he let me know that he's home safe, bitch, I don't care, and he thinks he's starting to fall for me. No. So naturally, I'm freaked out because I made it clear that I didn't want anything serious, and he said he felt the same. I said to him, if that's the case, I think we should take a break from hanging out with each other. About 5 days later, he messages. He was like, 5 days, it's good. It's enough time for you. He messages me and asks me if we can go to dinner again. He found an Indian cuisine place he knows I love. I tell him it's cool. He should just send me the address. He tells me that he'll pick me up, so 7 p.m. comes. He tells me he's downstairs and I go down to meet him. I see he is standing at my gate. I pressed the remote control to open the gate and he walked inside to meet me. Show me which one is yours. I'd love to see how you live now. Not hi, not how are you. That's his opening line. So now I'm naturally unsettled. I say to him that I'm starving. Could we go for dinner and I'll show him my place at a later stage. At dinner, he gets a call again. This time, he didn't step away. Pete. Yeah, I don't know. I can let you know about 10. He then turns to me. Am I sleeping by you tonight? What the fuck? Me, no, I don't know. I have work tomorrow. Pete to me. Yes, me too. Then go back to the caller. I let you know, okay? Caller. No, you're not. Can you just get your things, please? Oh my god, that's his fucking ex girlfriend. Pete, and what and do what with them? Caller, take them to that girl you're seeing. I'm done asking you. Now I'm sitting here in absolutely shock and terror. What the fuck is going on here? Our food arrives and we barely speak. I say to him, why did you ask me if you can sleep over by me? We're not spending time together like that. You know this. He then spins this story about how he just wants to hang out and again see how I live. I then say to him, very frankly, that I don't like having strangers in my apartment. He gets very touched, and the bill arrives. As per usual, I pay for myself. Good. He pays for himself. I say to him, I'll get an Uber home, and he says, what's the use? I already know where you live. Let me drop you off now. By now, I've already decided that this will be the last time I see him. I get into into his car, and I reach for my jumper that I threw in the back when he fetched me. I notice a bag in the I notice a bag in the back of the car full of clothes and toiletries, as well as a pillow. I don't think much of it. I don't personally drive or own a car, but I know my sister always has the most random shit on the back seat of her car. Not like that. On the way home, he's dead quiet when suddenly he says, do you know how selfish you are? Bitch, what? I've had no issue driving you around, but you don't want me to sleep over by you. Whoa! I say to him that I've never had an issue with Ubering, and if he's so touched, I also have no issue with paying him what the Ubers would have cost me. I'm over this and I'm not even playing nice anymore. His phone rings again. Caller, your stuff is at the security boom at the gate, Pete. Stay with your girlfriend or stay with your mom. You're fucked for taking advantage of everyone like this. Pete, I don't speak to my mom, you know this bitch. Oh my god. And then hangs up. Now I think this is maybe an ex-girlfriend. Maybe it's his ex-girlfriend that he needs to collect things from. Before I even have a chance to process what happened, he turns to me and starts yelling at me. I have nowhere to go. And bitch, this is not my fault. Are you fucking happy? What the fuck? You spoiled brat. Living off mommy and daddy's mommy. And what the fuck? Getting driven around by me like I fucking work for you, bitch. This motherfucker. My whole body got stiff with fear. I don't know if I'm going to cry or throw up. In my head, I'm just planning how I'm going to grab my bag the second he stops and run straight to the cafe under my apartment. If you run through the cafe, you can get to a gate that takes you the back part of my apartment, and it works with fingerprint access. There wasn't time to still find my keys in my bag, and I didn't want the main gate I normally use to open wide enough for him to get in when I go in. He stops at my apartment as I plan. I jump out, run into the cafe, run out the back through the little gate up to the second floor. My apartment was on the fourth floor, and I hammered on a neighbor's door. I went inside and told her and her husband everything that happened and asked if they would mind calling the cafe to explain why I ran through with no explanation and in such a state. I blocked Pete and I haven't seen him since. I'm still not sure what his case was. Ugh. From what I gather, he was basically homeless, and I think he wanted to get into my apartment to maybe sleep over there for a while. I'm not sure if the girl that kept calling him was also a Tinder date that led her into his apartment, that led him into her apartment, and he just never left. All I know is that he's scared that he scared the living daylights out of me, and I never wanna see him again. Understandable, girl. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. I'm so glad you got away from him and you are safe now. And what the fuck was that? Damn.